Hi, I'm Moni Doyle,
And I'm Glenn Doyle.
and we are the authors of the book.
The Day the Zoo Went Quiet.
We were asked to talk about 5 things we wish we'd known before we released the project.
It's probably about 10 things, but we'll focus on 5.
Yes, let's make it easy. The first one is when you have an idea, you become very passionate about it and you want to get it out there, and you tend to forget the business side of it.
Well, you probably don't even realise there is a business side of it. You focus on your passion and your idea.
Exactly, and you don't realize, like when it's out there and people start asking you, where do you want to go with this? What is your final goal? Make sure that you have a plan so you know what to say, and so you know as well where you want this project to go, where exactly you want to take it.
Yeah, it's very daunting, very overwhelming. You all of a sudden realise that this is not just a passion or an idea. You're now trying to transform it into a business, and that opens up a whole different sphere of problems and things that you weren't aware of, and that's what we'll try to go through now.
Which takes us to number 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Networking.
Something else that you don't think about when you're starting a project is that you're going to need people in the future. So for several reasons, you're going to need people to help you market your project, to help you, just have connections and people that can help you with it. And also with funding, you will or you might need funding in the future.
Yep.
So there are things that you can do for that.
You're going to have to create partnerships with other people that you didn't really realise that as a needed component of something like this, but you will have to create partnerships, whether it be just for the networking side of things or the funding side of things, as you said.
Yes. So try to have the networking built even before it's out there, and look for things like GoFunding, and then try to find people that actually believe in your project that can give you that head start. So
and that support, it becomes a support network as well.
Exactly. And then you're going to have,
because of that,
you're going to have a contract. And when you have a contract, you're very excited because you just release a book, and all of a sudden people go, okay, here's your contract, and sign it. And you know what? Sometimes
that's pretty much what we did. We had a contract placed in front of us, and we were just so excited that somebody had enough interest in our idea, our book, that we would have signed almost anything.
Yes.
And we almost did, and we basically did.
Exactly.
In hindsight, bad thing.
Yes. Look, I'm not saying anything about a contract. I'm just saying that there are some things that you're not aware of. Like even when we were talking about a book with other people, with other companies, and during our networking, we found out that there were certain things that we weren't aware that we had to actually talk to the publisher before we could even talk about certain things or look for certain partnerships. So it's important to read the contract. If you have a lawyer, show it to a lawyer.
Get advice on that.
Get advice. If there is power for negotiation, do it.
Definitely. Most definitely. Can't emphasize that one enough.
Yes.
It will come back to bite you.
Yes. And the next one...
it's about who's working with you. You're going to have to engage publicists, promotional people. You want to make sure that these people are not just working for you, but with you, and you've got the same goal and same focus in mind.
Yes, and you pay them to do a job, right? So don't feel bad to go and ask them, can you itemize, tell me everything that's being done? Because it's not something that you are there all the time. Like, they are looking for ways to get your project, or in our case a book, out there. So it's okay to ask them, what is it that you have done so far? What have you achieved? Where else can we go? So make sure that they're working with you and for you all the time, because your money is there, so you're not asking them any favors. So
all avenues need to be explored, not just the easy ones, the easy way for them to do things for you. You have to make sure that they're really working in all directions for you.
Exactly, and you need all the help you can get.
Absolutely. You can never have too much help.
And last, number 5, very important, save your money.
Yeah, easier said than done. It comes back to our first point. You generally, it's a passion and it's an idea. It's the last thing you think it's going to be is a business. But if you have any kind of inkling of what you are doing, this artistic project or any type of project like that is going to become a business, think about it first. Start putting your pennies away. Or if it's not just a case of saving money, it's source people to help you put money aside to fund you.
Yes, and excuse me, I'm sorry
Yeah,
to.
of course.
The right people, okay? Because when you're dealing with marketing, when you get into the marketing side of it, you're gonna have a lot of people who will tell you that they can do it for you, okay? Not just we'll do it for you. We actually lost money doing that.
You'll have the world promised to you
with
if you
people
really
that. They didn't offer, I wouldn't say offer, but they make it look, because you're just starting, so they make it look so bright and shiny and beautiful, and you go for it. And you know what? The expertise that they gave us, we could have learned from YouTube for free.
Yeah.
So when you're marketing, doing your marketing, try to find, if you're going to spend money, try to find someone that's reputable, that there is a team behind, and that you can see the results, that you can actually measure the results, and don't just go for oh no, we'll do all that for you. Believe me, when you do it yourself, especially with the social media, Facebook, explore those avenues like social media, Facebook groups, everything that you can do for free.
Yeah.
You get sometimes more results than paying for someone to do it for you.
Yeah.
So that's what we found out.
There's kind of a sixth point which ties into all 5 points, and that's research. Every one of these points, you do as much research you can of your own. It's all available out there. It is out there. You've got to actually just put the time and the legwork into doing it, and that'll come back to saving a whole bunch of money for yourself.
And and that's it for us. Thank you very much.
Hope that's of some help to somebody,
who's starting,
one or many,
and
good luck with it all.
check out our book, The Day the Zoo Went Quiet.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.